Hi guys, so I wanted to talk today about another milestone. We're at 130 pounds lost, 130 pounds of fat. So I am currently 31.2% body fat at 252.0 today. So that's crazy. It's getting wild. Okay, getting near 250 to me is like a huge deal. It's like otherworldly, it's bizarre. It's like, what? Like, I don't even know what to think anymore about it. My scale also measures visceral fat. And when I first started losing weight, my visceral fat was at 30. It's now at 15. So my visceral fat is now in half of what it used to be, which is... that is insane. Honestly. It kind of blows my mind. But again, when you're getting to these like bigger numbers of weight loss, it makes sense. It's like, okay, wow, 130. That's a whole ass other person. Full grown, you know. It's probably like a woman. I've lost a woman, okay? And it's like, wow. I don't even know. The other things are I do continue to lose even as we're getting into autumn, getting further into it. So my herbal supplements and stuff that I'm taking, they are working to curb my hunger. One of the major ones was ashwagandha, and I was not on point with my ashwagandha. Like, I ran out and I felt a pretty big difference. I actually got hungrier the first night I didn't have it, and I had to eat a little bit more, and I was like, but I had to. I was hungry. And it made me very moody and all this stuff. And I was like, ooh, Alex, like, you're only able to do this because you're taking all these herbs. Let's be so for real. Let's be so real right now. So I'm like, all right, we're going to keep taking them, period. So I took them, you know, and I'm going to continue. I'm going to buy another round because I got to use it for the winter at least. When I get to spring, it might be different. But as of now, if everything holds steady, so I'm hopeful for December. I'm cautiously optimistic. I have a feeling it will be a thing. I just feel like it's going to be really, really difficult, like a lot of effort, a lot of hard work. And I'm kind of preparing myself for December, and I'm just like, all right. We're going to do this. We're going to just be in a hard-working mode in December, and we're just going to take it. We're going to take all the crap that is thrown at us. That's how I feel, because I'm not going to stop this year. I don't want to. I have too many goals, and I'm not super morbidly obese anymore. I don't need to do that. You know, I'm really close to being a percentage point away from no longer being obese. And my body fat percentage is going down faster now. I think because I do have muscle on me. So when I lose now, it goes down quite a bit. So I have like, you know, 1.3 that I have to lose percent of body fat. And typically that takes me around a month. So if trends continue and if things can continue okay, you know, I still lower my calories and I still do what I need to do. If that all continues, then I will reach the point of not being obese some point in December. Now we do have Thanksgiving. I am going to eat a lot for 2 days for Thanksgiving, and then we do have Christmas where I'm going to eat a lot, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, probably the day after as well. And so there's going to be some moments where I eat a lot where there could be some delays there, but as long as it doesn't turn into like weeks or a month or anything like that, I don't think it will really slow it down that much. And I think going into January is very, very likely that I'm not going to be obese anymore. And so I'm going to go into this winter not being obese, which is huge. I can't even believe it. You know, that's like otherworldly. So that is like, whoa, you know, I'm defying Aubrey Gordon. I'm defying the science. I'm not trusting the science that says if you're super morbidly obese, you're going to end up staying obese. At least. That's what they say. Typically, people stay obese. At the very least, they stay at least within class 1 obesity. I won't be. I'm not going to be there. So my hunger is going well. It did have a moment where it went up, and then now it went back down. I feel a lot more confident. I think just because I am continuing to lose. A year ago, I was already gaining weight, and I'm not. I'm still continuing to lose. So I'm feeling very optimistic about my weight loss, and it makes me really confident. And so I definitely am getting more in touch with my inner bitchiness, or like that fight that I had prior to being in a deficit. You know, I think when I went into the deficit back in 2022 even, it really caused me to not be able to fight as much, like online and stuff. Like I had to stop because I couldn't take it anymore, because I got really sensitive, really unconfident. I had a lot of like issues, and it was just so powerful, and it was so much effort to lose the weight. It was so hard. And now that's starting to go away, where I can kind of be a bitch again. You know, it's like it doesn't bother me that much anymore. I don't care. So it's like that part is nice, because I feel like I'm getting my confidence back even in a deficit, which means like my hormones and everything are so much better. Again, I do have to take the herbs and stuff. I don't think I could do it without it. Without it, I probably would have to put weight loss on pause, but that's why I got them, because I'm like, no, I don't want to. So I'm going to continue on, and I'm feeling more confident, and I'm feeling more, I guess, powerful. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I feel like my old self again before I started doing the deficit. Like, I'm really not feeling those weight loss symptoms nearly as much. I still have it here or there. I still can get moody sometimes, or I still can have these little moments of time where I'm upset, or where I have like, you know, digestive issues, or I'm itchy. Like right now I'm a little bit itchy. You know, just certain little physical manifestations of weight loss, they're still there, but it's so low. It's so not that much that it's not really changing my personality anymore. It's not making me feel unconfident anymore, or like weird or insecure or any of this stuff. So it's like I can go on TikTok and I can start fighting with people again, because people attack my voice, they attack my femininity, they try to say that I'm sexist or something because I'm speaking out against fat acceptance, and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you say, at all. So it's like, oh, I'm back, you know, I missed this. I missed being able to be this way, because there was a time, not that I'd care, I'd like really internalize like what they would say and stuff, but it was more so that I wasn't feeling secure. And it's hard to take tons of brute force criticism and tons of argumentation and all these different things when you're not feeling strong internally. And throughout a lot of weight loss, I had to be weak internally. You know, it was tough, especially 2023. It was so hard. Like, I used to be kind of scared to post even for just you guys on here. This year I haven't been. But now it's like I'm able to be more aggressive. I'm able to bring the fight to them. So that confidence is returning, which is amazing. And I'm really happy, and I'm ready to bring the fight to them. And I'm going to do it in a way where I don't think I'll get banned, because I kind of know how TikTok works. I think you just have to be really, really logical. And so, again, I have to be calculated in how I argue on there to not get banned. So we'll see what happens. But I'm doing my best. I'm going to see if I can ride that out or figure it out. But it's not really about TikTok. It's more so just about how I am confident again. I can do this again. I have my fight back. Like, I missed it. And I've learned a lot in being more, you know, peaceful and calm in these kinds of things. And I am not going to let go of that in my personal life whatsoever. I think before this weight loss time, I really struggled with differentiating between friend and foe in my personal life and in general, because I was such a fighter. I would just fight with everybody. And that's not going to happen. Like, you're not going to see me really fight with you guys on here that much, or fight with, you know, friends. Basically, I'll be fighting with foe, you know. It's different. There's such a strong delineation now in my mind, and I can always choose whether I respond or not, rather than just being kind of out of control like I was in the past where I couldn't. But I don't want you guys to think like, oh, he's coming for me now, or oh, if I say something, da-da-da. No, it's not that. It's not an instability thing. It's more so that I'm ready to be on the offense again. I'm ready to go into the lion's den of TikTok and fight it out there, where this is starting, where this is beginning, because I'm so confident about weight loss. I'm so confident in not being fat acceptance. I'm so confident in my knowledge of toxic ritualistic and all these different things that I can bring it to the table and I can fight on it. And I know my shit. I know it very, very well. To the point where in my rules of engagement on TikTok, I literally said, my mind is not going to change. So I literally say on there, like, if you argue with me, keep these things in mind. 1, my mind is not going to change. You're not going to change my mind. So if you're trying to change my mind, I wouldn't even talk to me. 2, I said, you can't use, I said, attacking my femininity or my appearance, because they're very, very superficial in fat acceptance. So superficial. I said, attacking my femininity or my appearance is not an argument, and you are still losing. So if they do that, they're still losing. And the third thing is, I'm not nice. You can't shame me. They can't be, I'm so embarrassed for you. You can't use the Gen Z, I'm so embarrassed for you. I don't give a fuck. It's called, I don't give a fuck. I'm not a nice person. You can't shame me with that. It doesn't work. I don't care about being everybody's friend. I don't care about being liked by everybody. I do not care. I am there for fighting this issue. I'm here to destroy fat acceptance. That is my mission. That's what I said on my TikTok. I'm like, I'm here to destroy fat acceptance, period. Plain and simple. I am not messing around. I'm not sitting here being like, oh, yeah, there's some nuanced points here. No. Nope. No. It's rotten to the core. Rotten. Rotten, rotten, rotten. No. I'm not doing it. And when I say, like, I'm trying to destroy this movement, I mean it. To my core, I mean I'm trying to destroy it. Like, to the very, very ground, the very roots of it, everything about it, to every part of it, I want it gone. Obliterated from conscious, social conscious. That's my goal. What is the realistic goal? The realistic goal is, I want to make it a complete laughing stock. I want to make it something that's not taken seriously whatsoever. Something that is, even more rare than how it is now, which is already on such a downward swing. Although I do feel like it's going to rise up again next year. I want to prevent that too. So I'm ready to kind of duke it out, basically, and just continue my weight loss and continue the activism and continue it. I'm proving them wrong. Proving them wrong. I thought I was supposed to stay at least obese. That's what they say, because I was super morbidly obese. I was super morbidly obese for at least since 2010, 2009. It's now 2024, about 15 years. It's a long time. I thought that I wasn't supposed to be able to get out of it because, as Aubrey says, we just don't know. We just don't know how people who have been fat for a really long time, if they can ever get out of it. We just don't know. There just isn't any science for that. Okay, well, I think I know. So here we are. I'm doing it. Doing it live in front of you. It's happening. I'm almost not obese. So that'll be a huge, huge victory on a lot of different levels. Obviously on a physical level, first and foremost. I mean, it's such a great thing to be out of it. which I'm not there yet, but I'm almost there. And it'll be great for activistic purposes. It'll be great like all around. So, period. We're going. Period. The other thing I want to say, I guess, is at this level of weight loss, I think I am getting a little bit more romantic attention. You know, I don't really look for people on apps or whatever, but I kind of like put myself on there because I want to see like how much attention I'm getting. I do it for like research purposes. I know that's really weird and like very extreme Poindexter and kind of bizarre. But I don't think I would get much other than like somebody wanting to hook up or something, which I'm not interested in that. So I'm not like gonna be about it or whatever, because I still hold steady that I think a lot of gay men, they don't want to commit to somebody who's losing weight like I am. It's just something I don't think they want to do, at least not yet. But I am getting a bit more attention. So that is starting to happen. And I'm like, interesting. I think it could be a lot more in the future, getting towards like spring and summer. So I'm really, really interested to see how that plays out. Because it's just interesting. Again, I'm a scientific girly pop, like in my own sense of the word, where like I really like to monitor and keep track of things and observe and kind of do the whole thing. So that's something I'm noticing. That part of life is warming up a bit, where it's a little bit warmer than it's been in a long time. So that is interesting. I'm like, okay, so I think I am probably looking better based on that. Like I said, I don't think it's like, oh, you know, I don't really view myself as much like in the boyfriend zone. I'm not getting anything like that. But there is like a lot of more intrigue there at this amount of weight loss and at this point. So I'm firmly in a small fat category, very, very much so. And I feel like I'm getting healthier. I feel like it's getting better. Like I just feel better. So I'm excited about it, honestly. I have to go to the gym today, which I'm like, ugh. But I'm excited about feeling better, even despite everything. Like even it was getting colder and I'm just like, oh gosh, here we go. But it wasn't hitting me the same as it used to. It's just different. So I just feel very like unleashed and like unburdened, I guess you could say, by everything. I don't know. I'm so happy that I'm so close. Like I'm getting out of obesity, you guys. Like, I don't know. It's amazing. And I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of me, which it literally has. So that's probably why. That's the way I would describe this feeling. It's like a weight has been lifted off of me. And it took a while. And that's why I always tell you guys, like, you have to stay lower for a while. You know, I got out of morbid obesity in September. It's now November. And this is where I feel like I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling better because it's been a couple months. Like you got to give yourself some months out of a category to actually get or feel better. And I feel like I do. So yeah, I will be making videos about my TikTok explorations and arguments and stuff, I'm sure. Because a lot of you guys were saying you want me to keep you posted on here, and I will. But in general, I think it's just feeling fun again. Like I feel fun. I feel like my fun side is coming back. Like I feel like just lighter all around. And I'm so glad because it's been such a miserable journey, you guys. And to finally reach a point where I'm at a normal weight loss journey, that's incredible. And that has been so hard fought. And I still have a ways to go, but I'm hoping to be done by around October or the summer. So hopefully this girly pop will be done losing weight between July and October of next year. I'm going to do my best. It's still continuing. The weight loss spiral is continuing. So that gives me a little bit of confidence, but I do know it will slow down again at some point. So I have to be aware of that. But anyways, you guys, with that, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you guys again soon. I hope you guys are doing great. I'll see you later. Bye.